Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube. I'm YouTube no one. Let's just be for real. Okay, let's get right into this video, shall we? Today, we're going to talk about the much requested video, Jaclyn Hill, Jaclyn Cosmetics launch. Are you guys ready? There has been some scandal, some drama surrounding Jaclyn Hill and her launch. I know that my good Judy, she is not happy about it. I have had to calm her down all day today. She said, I wanted the bundles. I was online, I had the bundle in my cart, and it kicked me off. So anyway, so my good Judy Smith over here, she's gonna hang out back here with us. She's always got an opinion about things. But I do wanna say one thing before I get in this video, okay? I wanna thank Kathy for sending me my new fan, which is so fantastic. I have received 2 new fans in the last week, and they are so good and so fantastic. But this one, for Pride Month, happy Pride Month, is just, I love it so much. And I got it from the post office today, so thank you, Kathy, for sending this to me. It meant the world to me. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get into this video. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-dang. Where's the damn drama phone? How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? I was just sitting here, I was getting ready to find the perfect nude lipstick, Jane. Jaclyn came out. Oh my lord, Jaclyn Cosmetics, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Who? I don't know her. She came out with a perfect nude lipstick. Oh my lord. 452 shades of the perfect nude lipstick. Well, you'd think if it was the perfect nude lipstick, you'd only need one. Oh, because there's so many different shades of nude, right? Oh, well, some of them were inclusive and non-inclusive. Well, yeah, I know. Well, I guess we're gonna see. I've been, you know, what? You can't find a review of it anywhere online before you order it. Well, why not? She didn't send out any PR yet. Oh, my lord, okay. Well, that's kind of like going to the movie theater and when you're a movie reviewer and not getting to see the preview before 4 days after it's come out already. I know. Well, I guess she doesn't understand that. Well, all right, see you at the Women's League on Thursday, Jane. Goodbye. So anyway, if y'all don't know what you don't know is a lie. Let me just tell you, okay? There is some drama. Now, I will tell you this. Let me pull up my receipt, Whitney. Okay? Jaclyn Hill, she put this up on Twitter yesterday. Thank you so much for all the love toward my brand, you guys. Couldn't ask for a more successful 24 hours. And a lot of people were very, very happy. They were very, very excited that Jaclyn Hill had come out with the launch of her Jaclyn Cosmetics, which is, I don't know how many shades. Listen, it doesn't matter, okay? There's a lot of shades of lipstick in there, and people are having some issues with it. I talked about this in my last video that I did about Jaclyn Cosmetics being released. Not the one about the stealing of the artwork, whether or not that was true or not true, but the one before that where I was talking about her launch. There was a lot of criticism saying that she said this was the nude lipstick, right? Well, who's nude are you talking about, Jaclyn, right? And so before people wanted to order it, they wanted to see swatches of it. They wanted to see how it matched certain skin tones and things like that. Where? Excuse me, this shirt, I gotta pull it up a little bit. Costume change. Where? Underneath this phone right here, you'll find a PR review? No. Underneath this fan? No, she ain't there. Judy Smith sitting on a review? No, she ain't sitting on a review. Why? There's no PR reviews out there, okay? And let me tell you why. Because this is the new thing that beauty influencers are doing. They are releasing PR after the launch. Now, you might ask yourself, why would they do this, okay? So I was sitting around and I was thinking about it, and I thought to myself, well, it's actually kind of smart. Because if people come out and they say, no, it doesn't match this skin tone, scone. Oh my God, I'm so hungry for a scone right now. Anyway, it doesn't match this skin tone, or doesn't do this, or doesn't do that, and people start coming out and they're criticizing it, it's going to affect sales, right? So is this like a new marketing ploy? That because a lot of beauty, it's not just Jaclyn, a lot of beauty influencers are doing this. They're sending the PR out after the fact, okay? Well, like good old, you know, Vivian and Jane were talking, it's kind of like if you're a movie reviewer and you are going to see a movie premiere like 4 days after the movie comes out, but you're supposed to hype it up and talk about it, because that's what you do, right? Like that you're a movie reviewer, but you're going to see it 5 days after. Now I'm talking about like if they come to you and said that they want you to see the movie and they want you to do a review on it, but 5 days after, like who'd care? Because there's already, the general public is out there and they're already commenting on it. So that's really interesting. So now what we're gonna see is, we're gonna see all of the beauty influencers who are reviewing these products their reviews as well as the other people. And so everybody has to buy it. You know, and it was interesting because apparently Jaclyn was tweeting out to some people that you're on my PR list, you're on my PR list. And who's on the PR list and who's not at this point? I mean, if it was the day of the launch and I didn't know that I was on the PR list, or I couldn't just assume that I was, even though I'm apparently the uncle of YouTube, I know I ain't on this PR list. I just go and buy them. But no, okay? No, my pretty ass ain't spending $330 on all of these nude lipsticks to what? Sit up in my kitchen with my candles? No, that ain't happening. By the way, I got a new candle. It's called Serenity and Peace. It's over at the Poorhouse Candle Company, listed below. Go check it out. Okay, so anyway, what was interesting about this, okay, was that all these people were like, why am I going to buy the product when I can't find the review? There's no review out there. And it's been criticized, okay, for matching skin tones and things like that. So people are sitting there and they're like, I don't even know which color to buy. I haven't seen the swatches, except for what Jaclyn did. So, I mean, it's her product, right? So it's going to be kind of a skewed perception. I mean, she's not going to get up in her own video and be like, yeah, this swatch sucks, okay? Don't get this color. I mean, she's just not, right? Every color is the most fantastic color in the entire world. So it's not an honest review, right? It's just, it is what it is. So people are upset because there's no like true reviews out there of the PR that's come out. And I honestly think, like if you're being 100% transparent with your brand, why wouldn't you send PR out 2 weeks in advance, let the reviews come out, speak for themselves if you really believe in your product, and then let everybody buy it? I think it's smart. I don't understand why people wouldn't do that. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that still do that, but, you know, there's some people that don't. Okay, so then I got up on the Twitter 2 days ago, the day of the launch, and I started seeing people complaining that they were getting kicked off the website and that they couldn't... What, Judy? She said she was kicked off... What? Say it louder for the crowd in the back, Judy. She said I was kicked. I couldn't get my bundles, and I had to buy every... She's doing a review, okay? You don't want her to do this review, Jaclyn, because she is not happy right now. But anyway, so she had to buy, Judy Smith and everybody else out there, if they were going to do a review, they had to go individually in, and they had to buy all of these lipsticks individually. Now, let me tell you what happened, allegedly, I have been told. I do not have the film clips. I'm sure many drama channels out there have them, but this is what happened. So, Jaclyn Hill got up on Snapchat or Instagram, one of them story things, who'd care anyway. Okay, and she said, hey, you guys, it was like 12:01 or 12:02 or something like that. Oh my God, the bundles are sold out, blah, 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 whatever, right? Well, there are literally people that are sitting in the cart to buy their bundles. So then she comes on 4 minutes later, supposedly, allegedly is what I heard. And 4 minutes later, she says, because so many people want the bundles, we are going to go back in and we are going to restock it from the stock that we have and make it so that there are people that are available. So then you could go back in and you could buy the bundles, right? Because she was going to take from the products that she had and she was going to go put these bundles together. I don't know. Maybe she had a real busy day 2 days ago. She was sitting up in the warehouse putting this stuff together herself, like she was selling stuff on Amazon and eBay. Who knows? I don't know her, okay? She said some very nice things about me in the past, but listen, I don't know her. We don't go to the Chinese buffet together. We don't eat the General Tso's chicken. We don't go to the TJ Maxx and find Kat Von D makeup on bottom row clearance. I don't know her, okay? Like I said. So I don't know what she's been doing, but apparently she's been putting these bundles back together because then, all of a sudden, people could buy it. Well, here's the question that Judy Smith and I have for you, is if in that 4 minutes, that many people were buying your products because it supposedly sold out of bundles in what, 2 or 3 minutes of your website being up, which apparently people were allowed to, or able to get up on the website early before 12 o'clock when it went on sale, which would make sense a lot of times. We always see this happen. I think it's kind of like a test run, like a minute or two, because they want to run it early and they don't want people to not be able to get on the website. And then if it's supposed to kick off at 12 o'clock and then all of a sudden they go live at 12 o'clock and there's no website there or the products aren't listed or it's not going through, they can have a couple minutes where they can fix that, right? So that kind of makes sense to me from a business point of view. But at the same time, it's like then people are buying the products early because they go there early. I mean, everybody was standing by waiting to buy these products. So what I want to know and what Judy Smith wants to know, and I think a lot of you out there want to know because a lot of people have asked this up on the Twitter, I saw it, and don't call in sick with the tweets, but a lot of you did say this on Twitter, was in that 4 or 5 minutes that Jaclyn Hill's bundles were not sold, and then she came back and announced that you could buy the bundles, is she going to reimburse those people that bought the whole set in that couple minutes on there, because I'm sure there were quite a few people that got kicked off or whatever, kicked off from the website. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I'm sure there were quite a few people that were like, oh, the bundles are out, so I'll just buy them individually, which they were more expensive if you bought them individually versus the bundles. So can those people return the products? Can those people get a reimbursement because she changed it all up at the second? This is where these launch dates always get so messy. There is always some mess. And this is the thing I don't understand about it, honestly, right? Is that these beauty influencers know at this point that they're going to sell out of so much, like literally right away. Why wouldn't you prepare for this? Or why wouldn't you say, when the bundles are out, the bundles are out. We're not going to come back and make any more. You know what I mean? Did Jaclyn really think that she wasn't going to sell out of this many bundles? I mean, why? The bundles make sense because there's just a couple of them, right? So that would be what people would want instead of wanting to buy them all individually. It just, the whole thing just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so then I'm up on the Twitter, and I see that Beauty Kristi, y'all listen, y'all know I love Miss Kristi, okay? She tweets out, this is 2 days ago, the Jaclyn Hill website told me I wouldn't lose my place in line, and then I clicked pay, and it kicked me off, then told me my items were no longer available. But I was checking out at 9:01. And then she says, after 21 minutes in checkout land, I finally got through. The price makes me want to throw up and scream, but at least you guys will get a review. And she paid $333. Oh my Lord! Kristi! She paid $333 for Jaclyn. All these nudes. She got to be set up in nudes for just days and days on end, okay? Well, what was interesting was when you went underneath here what the people had to say, okay? Somebody said, this was me. I refreshed shortly after and it seemed like everything came back in stock. Requeue wasn't too bad. So what happened was a lot of these people got kicked off. They were sitting there at the cart and it was telling them that they were in line for the cart, and then they got kicked off. So they had to go back into the website and reorder it. Well, if you had gone back in and you had already had your bundles in the cart and you were ready to buy it, and then you come back in and they were out of stock, because that was what it was saying to a lot of people, was that it was sold out, and then they come back in and it's like, okay, it's back in stock, but it just, the whole thing was very confusing. Somebody said, I literally had the exact same thing happen. I got every error message possible. A nude mood was in my cart within 60 seconds. And then someone said, I'm still stuck in checkout land too. Somebody said the $20 USD shipping is the deciding factor as to why I chose not to get some. It's actually sad that pricing costs way more, bringing the price of one lipstick to $58 and that's for Canada. No, ma'am. Right, I was so mad when I saw that. We're in Canada, not some foreign country no one has ever heard of. $20 for shipping plus conversion rates was way too high. And someone said shipping costs are out of control. The tables are from shipping companies and the website host. There isn't anything she can do to lower them. Where I work, blah, 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 blah. There was a lot of people talking about this on here. There's a lot of people in here that are saying that they were sitting in the checkout line. Someone said, my cart got wiped out too. I went back and replaced items with same as before. Got kicked from checkout a couple times, but eventually went through. Good luck, Kristi and others. And somebody said, oh, this was interesting. I don't know why most brands don't take a page from ABH Cosmetics book regarding their launches. I understand you want there to be, or appear to be, high demand, but the frustration that ensues is damaging. And someone said, because I've never bought from a launch, what does ABH do differently? And this person said, they don't announce launch times, just dates. That way people just log on when they're able and don't cram on the website at a certain time, which almost always causes server issues and crashes. They also seem to always have enough inventory and things don't sell out in 2 minutes. Although I understand the inventory issue may have to do with budgetary restrictions with new brands, but it seems to be an issue with a lot of other launches. It happens with almost every YouTuber launch. And this is the thing, is I think that there's also this whole aspect of drama and hype being built up to it. Because if it appears that like it's selling out within minutes and everybody has to have it, then the next restock is gonna sell out, right? And I've said this in other videos, so we don't really know the amount of stock. I mean, if she were to come out and say, I have 100,000 units, when those 100,000 units are gone, we will restock in a month, right? Then we would know. But she could have bought 20,000 units. I don't think she did. I think she invested a lot more than that. But let's just say, I mean, we have really no idea. And to the consumer, a lot of times, like, it's the same as going into a store and looking for a product and you see it on the shelf and it's just like there's nothing there. And you're like, why don't they have this product? Because for us, we think, well, at least I do sometimes, they should always just have it available. If it's in that high of demand, why wouldn't you, I mean, we live in a supply and demand, you know, in society. Why wouldn't you just always have it in demand? Especially on the day that it's going. Listen, this is like them Cabbage Patch dolls back in the day that you had to wait in line at Toys R Us for. And you get up to the very end of the line. I did. I dragged my mom there. I mean, I wasn't, listen, I was about 10 at the time, but I had to have a Cabbage Patch doll. I did, right? My mom used to say to me, she goes, you're going to make such a great dad someday and husband because you had to have a Cabbage Patch doll. So she didn't know. She did not know. My mother, she just was in such denial when I was growing up as a kid. But anyway, I like to put on shows too. I bet you would never have guessed. But anyway, I used to sing Annie, the soundtrack to Annie in my living room. I played the part of Annie. Okay, but anyway, maybe far away. Anyway, the sun will come out. I could still be Annie on Broadway if I wanted. You can always dream, okay? You can always dream. So anyway, I don't really understand it, why they don't put more of this out there. It's like, okay, if it were me and I knew it was going to sell like that, if I knew that, right, then I would invest so much money because she's going to make so much money on the top. Who knows, a month from now, some YouTuber out there could have the most fantastic release in the entire world, and then nobody's waiting for Jaclyn's restock anymore because somebody else has put out the more perfect nude lipstick, and they're going to go buy that instead of Jaclyn's, and then she's stuck with all these units that she can't sell, right? So anyway, it's interesting to me about this whole like restocking of units and things like that. It's very interesting to me that the day of the launch, that everything's supposed to be perfect. You know, it's like, listen, I say all the time, life is not a dress rehearsal, but speaking of dress rehearsals, okay, it's like you have to go live. It's like a live show, right? And then you go live and everybody's stuck in the grocery store line. No. I'd be interested to know if there's anybody that was like, I was so tired of dealing with this website that I just signed out. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. So needless to say, there was a little scandal with that and all that, blah, 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 whatever. So are you guys excited to see the reviews? How many of you have bought this? Do you think there's going to be any issues with it when it comes out? Are you excited to see the PR reviews or the real people? I'll tell you this right now, because she waited to put the PR reviews out or PR later so we could see their reviews, I don't even really care about those PR reviews anymore. They don't mean a whole lot to me. At this point, I want to see the general public getting on video, people that are smaller creators that have bought these products. I want to see them get on video and give absolute honest reviews because they've spent their money now on these products. You know, and maybe that's what she's doing too. Who knows? Even though she said she is releasing PR. But maybe that's what she's doing too, is she's like saying, I want people to spend their money on it. Then when they see it, they'll be like, whoo! Oh my God, this lipstick's the finest thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? And then she's like, and then she can stand behind it. She'd say, see, I told you it was worth 60 Canadian dollars. On what Sunday? Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.